What is up, guys? Good old-fashioned Cola back here for some more Pokemon HeartGold. Last time we made it to Olivine City, made it up the lighthouse, saw the sick Pokemon needed help, and now we're off to Cianwood City. Hey, great waves here. No one can resist such good waves. I'm pretty resistful of good waves. Glad to meet you. I'm Monica of Monday. As a token of our friendship, I have a gift for you. The sharp beak. That boosts flying type moves. An item that raises the power of flying types. I said that already. You should equip a bird Pokemon with that item. Oh wait, hold on. We've got to go. I massively need more repels, and actually, I don't have any money. Well, we're gonna get there on 4 repels. I'll be damned if I'm not gonna fucking get this shit working. Oh, we got a super repel. Okay, so we're good. We also got a silk scarf from our mom. I picked it up from the store from one of the attendants, or like the bellhop looking guy that brings you the items that your mom buys for you. Probably I'm not going to want to lead off with Tentacool here. I'm going to do Heracross. We eventually have to find our our 2 other party members for this. You have to warm up before going into the water. That's basic. So I'm obviously recording these episodes back to back. Just check the score of the Cavs game. I think they're down 22. But they'll continue to say this team is fine and they just need to get healthy. Anyways, not to bore everybody with some basketball talk. But I am going to go off on a bit of a tangent here about the Nintendo Switch 2. That's a little bit more in line with what we're doing here. I got the Switch 2 at launch. I'm really enjoying my time with it, but it feels more like an upgraded Switch than its own system. Like, I get that we had Mario Kart World, and we had Donkey Kong Bonanza, which I do need to eventually finish. I made it... How far did I make it into that game? I feel like I fought Void Kong for the first time, and then kind of... What's the world... Isn't it? It's the one with the elephants. It's the layer with the elephants. That's where I dropped off. I need to get back into it because it was. I mean, I was having so much fun playing it. But and then I did not play the Switch 2 version of Legends EA. I played the Switch 1 version of it on a Switch 2. So I'm sure it helped performance-wise, but it wasn't probably the full capabilities of what the Switch 2 version could be. Also, oh my god. Well, spoiler alert, that's what fucking Tentacool's supposed to be eventually. So that's great. We're gonna have to lead off with Krakatoa, I guess, because there are Pokemon that are higher level than us, and Repel does nothing if there are Pokemon higher level than you. Please, please let me leave. I'm begging you, Tentacruel. I know it's in your name to be cruel, but please. Alright, let's do a Swapper-Rooski here. Actually, let's do this. At least then we're not super, super weak. You going to Cianwood? How about a quick battle first? Yeah, why not? We'll continue to rant here. Nintendo, I mean, I don't know everything behind the scenes, and the world is so fucking volatile at this point. They've got to step up the release schedule, I feel like. It's giving Wii U vibes right now, where it's, well, yeah, the Wii U was backwards compatible with the Wii. So it is very much giving Wii U vibes at this point to me. Where the first couple of games that came out, I really enjoyed them. Nintendo Land, great launch game. It was even better that it was bundled. I wish that they still did stuff like that. That's a Reggie Fils-Aimé strategy, I guess. I guess he had to convince them to bundle Wii Sports with the Wii, and I'm sure he probably had to with Nintendo Land as well. TM88 Pluck, that's a pretty decent flying type move. I don't know if we have anybody that can learn that right now. So looking towards the future, we definitely need a flying type. If that tells me anything, where it's like, I don't know if we have anybody that can even learn that. Hey, you're young and fit. Don't ride your Pokemon, swim. They don't give me that option. But I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of, like, games that are out that are like, this could have been a Switch 1 game, or it probably was a Switch 1 game, got moved to the Switch 2. Or it's like a Metroid Prime 4 thing where they dual release it. I mean, but then there's also games like a Donkey Kong Bonanza that could not have ran on Switch 1. Mario Kart World maybe if you tone down the visuals, but then you're like sacrificing stuff. So I guess they probably moved development at some point. We're gonna throw Heracross out there. But I don't know. Maybe I just felt like when I was younger, games came out faster. Maybe time just moved better when I was younger. Anybody psychologists out there, please tell me. Why does it seem like everything sucks now and everything takes so long, but also everything goes really fast at the same time? Like it was just Christmas like 2 days ago, it felt like, and now it's January 19th at 4:20 p.m. And the Cavaliers are fucking losing horribly. Here, I'll check the score right now. I'll give you a live update. And Heracross gains a level. Oh, they're coming back. It's because I'm not watching. It's 76-63. Shelder. I don't know. It seems like things aren't going well anymore. I keep waiting for like that killer app that makes me go, oh yeah, I need to play that game. And I haven't had any like new games so far announced for the Switch, other than like Donkey Kong was the system seller for me. I saw that and I was like, okay, I gotta get it at launch. Even though like that and Mario Kart, because obviously Donkey Kong came a month later. Uh-oh, I lost. Let's keep it moving. Oh boy. I want to do these off screen. No inflatable tube for me. I'm hanging onto a sea Pokemon. That throwing me through a loop here, man. Swimmer Paula. I'm hoping, I don't know when Tentacool evolves, but I'm hoping it's soon. I have not looked at whatever's going on. I talked about wrestling in the last episode and how Monday Night Raw had a special start time. It's, I think, in Ireland, because if I remember right, the main event is CM Punk and Finn Balor for the title. I'm a huge CM Punk fan. I've talked about it a lot on the channel. He's like the one reason that I went back to watching wrestling when he came back. I did not watch him in AEW, though. I feel like I should go back and watch his AEW stuff. I haven't watched much AEW at all since getting back into wrestling. So if any wrestling fans are out there, put me on to some matches. I watched Cody versus Dustin, whatever pay-per-view that was. Phenomenal match. Route 41. We're getting close. I'm going to try to avoid these fights best that I can, and probably I'm about to get caught in one now because I went to use more repel. I'm going to have to move as soon as we unpause here. Okay. We don't have the right TM for that. Okay. I was going to say we're going to have to silently swim, but that's kind of hard. You look so elegant riding your Pokemon. Thank you. He's a fucking jellyfish thing. I don't know if Tentacool looks elegant. His big red head. Honestly, I might end it off when we get to Cianwood and grab the medicine. I don't think I'm gonna... Well, it depends on what we're at time-wise. Because my voice is getting shot here. I don't know if people can tell. I tried to chug some water. Didn't really help. I did not account for this when I said I was gonna record a boatload of stuff today. I feel like... Oh, come on. I was gonna say, I feel like he's got to evolve pretty soon. I was recording... I can talk about it. I recorded the 4th episode of Animal Crossing today. I've dated it now because I brought up the date in this episode. And man, my computer was just having an absolute field day with the amount of pop-ups that were happening. Like, I had the start menu pop up. I had some random news thing pop up. Windows has long served its purpose now at this point, and it's time for people to really embrace Linux. I'm not like this super big fucking Linux nerd, but just owning a Steam Deck is enough to make me be like, this could be a real rival. Throws up a sturdy wall that sharply raises its defense. Let's do that instead of supersonic, because 55 accuracy is not going to cut it. And we could maybe do that at certain points. I'm crushed. No, okay. I'm like fully expecting Tentacruel to fucking happen at any point now. Okay, thank God we have made it to Cianwood City. Now let's hurry up and heal. Repel's effect wore off. But I'm ready for the world to embrace Linux, because there just needs to be some sort of competitor. I feel like when things are left unchecked, companies get lazy, or companies get a big head. Everybody knows that, and I feel like Windows is at that point now. The Pokemon at this gym are all rough and tough. They could blow me away in a second. Let me give you a piece of advice. The gym leader uses fighting type Pokemon. You can try to fool them with your psychic type, or with psychic type Pokemon, or simply defeat them before they can demonstrate their power. By the way, Chuck, the gym leader, is into his waterfall training. He won't be able to hear you unless you somehow stop the pounding water. I forgot the city even has a fucking gym. Have you met the Maniac in the city? He's always bragging about his rare Pokemon. You can't help showing off the Pokemon you have, don't you agree? I'd love to show mine off to a friend of... I'd love to show mine to a friend of mine who lives in Violet. That would, like, you can't do mine and mine, like, back to back like that. It'll throw me off. The pharmacy, here we go. Huh? You need medicine? Your Pokemon appear to be fine. Is something worrying you? The lighthouse Pokemon is in trouble. I got it. This ought to do the trick. The secret potion. My secret potion is a tad too strong. I only offered an emergency. So we're gonna go back to Olivine. I've made the executive decision. We will come back here at a later time, and we'll handle Olivine first. I believe in us. We can do this. My voice can hold up. I can record one more episode. Then after that, I mean, honestly, I don't really want tea. I'm gonna drink some coffee, maybe. That'll help me. Coffee heals all. If you've been watching the channel for long, you know that I have a horrible addiction with caffeine. So it doesn't surprise me at all that I have that mindset of like, oh, I just gotta drink another cup of coffee. I'll feel better. I get like 4 hours of sleep a night, and I drink like 3 cups of coffee, spaced out between my day. 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, and then 1 when I get off of work at like 5. So, alright. Enough with the repel shit. I get it. It's 500 steps or whatever. Let's go up here. Then I'm gonna go brew some coffee. Try to get my voice right, and then hopefully I can record one more episode. Because I would love to record one more episode. Because I don't want to watch the calves. They're very scary, and if I turn them on, they're immediately going to lose whatever momentum they have. I almost bought tickets for the game, and I'm glad that I didn't, because that would have just been a waste of fucking money. Will that medicine cure Amphi? Hogan handed the secret potion to Jasmine. Please don't be offended. Amphi will not take anything from anyone but me. Amphi, how are you feeling? Hello, Palulu. I feel like that's not the right cry for Ampharos. Oh, I'm so relieved. This is just so wonderful. Thank you very much. We'll return to the gym. Alright. So that means we can take on either the Cianwood gym or we can take on the Olivine gym. That's something I appreciated about this game. That they kind of give you the illusion of choice, because you have to do both of them, but you get the choice of which one you want to tackle first. Cianwood, if I remember right, is the fighting type gym, and Olivine, Jasmine, the leader of Olivine, is a steel type. Oh, this. So we missed this when I was training off screen. This is the Safari Zone Warden. This is Warden Boba? Baoba? Sorry to have kept you waiting. We finally opened the Safari Zone. Do you know where it is? You know the gate inside the cavern in Cianwood City? If you go through there and walk for a short while, you should see the Safari Zone. We're a little out of the way, but please come visit. That is a function that I mean, we'll touch on it at some point, but it's not something I'm going to really rely on, because it's kind of a progressive thing, and as you go through the game, it gets better. So by the post game, you're looking at the full thing, if I remember right. I could be wrong. But anyways, I'm Good Old Fashioned Cola. I desperately need to go drink something warm to soothe my fucking voice, because it's really getting scratchy now. And I will hopefully see you guys back here right away so that we can go and tackle the Olivine Gym, because it shouldn't be too bad considering we took Cyndaquil as our starter. Because Steel is weak to fire, and as we all know, Jet Fuel can melt Steel Beams. I gotta go. I can't talk anymore. See you guys next time.